So as we all know, the Fortnite FNCS has been announced with a $20 million prize pool, and the format is super weird. The format can be very confusing, so I'm here to explain every single thing you need to know about this format, including how to qualify for each round, so you can win a part of the $20 million. As you can see, there's 3 qualifiers, a bye-week, semifinals, reboot round, and finals. This is a lot to understand and it's very confusing, so I'm here to explain it. So let's go. But of course, take a second, drop a like and subscribe first, because I'll be making so many videos about this FNCS, including how to pop off in this FNCS as a trio. So trust me, you don't want to miss those uploads. But okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into this video. Okay, so I already covered this post right here, including all of the details, including the prize pools, the gameplay changes, and even the solo cash cups and console only tournaments. So that video is going to be down below in the description. Check that out if you haven't already. But I skipped over this part right here, which covers the format. And well, I did that because it is very confusing. But in this video, I'll be covering exactly that. So let's go. Alright, as you can see, there's 3 qualifiers in total. And obviously, as you all know, this is gonna be in trios. Okay, but now how do you move on from those opens, aka the qualifiers, to the semifinals, and ultimately to those finals where you can win a part of the $20 million? Well, here is exactly how you do it. There's 4 rounds in total in those qualifiers. As you can see, round 1 is open to any players that is in the Champion League. You must be in the Champion League to actually play this tournament, and of course your whole trio has to be in the Champion League if you want to play. It's probably not even worth making a video on how to get the champs because there's so many videos out there. But anyways, that round 1 is gonna be on Friday, and then during that round 1 you must be top 1,500 teams to move on to the round 2, which is gonna be on Saturday. But wait, this is not over. There's round 3 and round 4. So from round 2 you must be top 250 teams to move on to round 3, which is gonna be Saturday in the evening. So there's gonna be 2 rounds, round 2 and round 3 during Saturday. So make sure you and your trio have time to play because it is gonna take a while. Now you might think this is super difficult to do, but wait, there's another way that you can qualify to the semifinals and the finals, which I will tell you just in a second. But okay, let's say you get to round 3. So from round 3 you must be top 33 teams to move on to round 4. So now this is super difficult to do. Top 33 teams in your whole region, that is not easy to do. But don't worry, because again, there's an easier way to qualify. But now finally, once you get to round 4, as you can see right here, it says the top 10 teams from each region in the final stage, which is round 4, will move on to the semifinals. So in that round 4, you must be top 10 teams to actually move on to the semifinals. So again, as I mentioned, this is not easy at all. But wait, there's an easier way to do this. And that is by getting something called series points. So series points basically award you by being consistent in a tournament. Consistency is the most important thing if you want to get series points. After 3 weeks, the top 102 teams in series points will also advance to the semifinals for a total of 132 teams in each region. So again, since there's 3 qualifiers, 30 teams move on to the semifinals and 102 teams move on from the series points. So now you may ask, how do you get these series points? Well, this is how you do it. As you can see right here, it says series points will be awarded to teams that advance to round 2, which, well, is right here. So as long as you get to round 2, which is again 1,500 teams from the opens, you will start getting those series points. Now, it doesn't tell us exactly how many series points you will get on what placement, but this is what we know. The better you do, aka the higher on the leaderboard you are, the more series points you're gonna get. And also, if you qualify to round 3, then you'll get even more series points. And of course, if you qualify to round 4 as well, you get even more series points. Okay, so it is really important to play all of these qualifiers if you want to get the most series points available. Because again, if you don't make it to round 4, that is completely fine. 102 teams move on with series points. So as long as you're consistent, then you have a great chance of actually qualifying to those semifinals. But okay, let's cover the semifinals super quick, and then we'll go over the reboot round, which is super weird. The format in the reboot round is like just weird. Okay, that's all I can say. The games in the reboot round are gonna be so stacked, and I'll tell you why just in a second. But okay, let's take a look at the semifinals super quick. So the semifinals in this season is basically the same thing as the heats during the last season. You'll be placed into 4 groups in their respective region. So again, because 132 teams move on to the semifinals, and there's 4 heats, well, each heat will have 33 teams, aka 99 players, which is a full lobby. So you will fight the same lobby every single game in those semifinals. Okay, so this is how you qualify from the semifinals to the finals. As you can see, the semifinals are going to be played either on Saturday or Sunday. It depends what group you're placed in. But okay, if you want to move on to the finals, you must be top 8 teams in the semifinals to actually move on. So for each group, only 8 teams make it to the finals. Since there's 4 groups in total and 8 teams move on, well, 8 times 4 equals 32 teams. But now wait, that's not a full lobby, that's only 96 players. Well, this is where the reboot round comes in. As you can see right here, it says the teams ranked 9th through 16th in the semifinals will move to a special consolation round, the Reboot Round. So from the semifinals, if you place 9th through 16th teams, then you will be placed in the Reboot Round. And now this is why this Reboot Round is so odd. Take a look at this. It says the Reboot Round is a winners take all single match where the team that earns the victory royale will be awarded a qualifying ticket to the finals. So in the Reboot Round, there's literally only one game that is played, and the way you move on to the finals is by simply winning. That is it. Eliminations or anything like that do not matter. All that matters is the win. And again, there's only one match played in that Reboot Round. So there's absolutely no point in going for eliminations in that Reboot Round at all. The games are gonna be so stacked, it's insane. If you actually make it to the Reboot Round, then Storm Surge is gonna be one of the most important things to get. Just make sure you get Storm Surge. That is so important. But okay, finally, let's take a look at the finals, and then we'll take a look at the prize pool. Okay, so 32 teams from the semifinals and 1 team from the Reboot Round make it to the finals. And the winner of the FNCS is going to be determined by 12 matches in 2 days. So of course 6 matches each day. But wait, also the top 3 teams in the finals will automatically qualify for the Chapter 2 Season 6 FNCS. So if you make it to the top 3 in the finals, then you will automatically be qualified for the next season's finals. That is absolutely insane. It is so important to do well in this FNCS. And by the way, if you're looking for a trio, just comment down below and someone will probably find you. But okay, let's take a look at the prize pool super quick. So in 2021, they will have 4 FNCS in total, and each FNCS is gonna have a prize pool of $3 million. So in total, that is $12 million. But now you may ask, wait, wasn't there a $20 million prize pool? And yes, there still is. And I'll tell you where that goes just in a second, but take a look at this. Here is the prize pool distribution by each region. EU gets over $1 million, and the range is pretty big. It goes from $1,350,000 all the way down to $90,000 in OCE. Like, that is pretty sad. But okay, here is where the additional $8 million are going. Take a look at this. This is why it is so important to actually do well in this FNCS. They say we also have plans for mid and end of year competitions where we will bring together the top performing FNCS players in each region in multiple competitive formats to compete for an additional $8 million in prizes. So those who do well in this FNCS are gonna have a chance to actually compete in tournaments that are gonna be happening mid and end of year. We don't know the exact details about the tournaments just yet, but we know they are coming. So again, doing well in this FNCS is so important. And that is why you should be subscribed, because I will be making so many videos on how to pop off in this FNCS as a trio. Again, you don't want to miss those uploads. And by the way, this bye week, we don't know any information about it yet, but I would guess it's like a break week. That would only make sense. But if you want to know the exact format, aka how many points you get for eliminations and placement, well, we don't know that yet. Of course, I'll make a video instantly when those details do come out. But alright, I hope this video did help you guys out to understand this format, because it can be very confusing. If you did, of course, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And lastly, if you could use code AUTOCLICK in the item shop, I would greatly appreciate it. But alright, that's all I got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, and bye bye. Good luck in FNCS.